A book?
That's right. When I was your age, television was called books.
Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time. If you do like the way that I talk or something, then please have a look at the other videos, see if you like them, and subscribe if you'd like to. Anyway, this is a very short video, but I thought it was fun to share this, and I think you might relate to this. Hopefully, if you collect books or you read a lot of books, then you might relate to this. Basically, this has been my main bookcase for my immediate TBR and my favourite books and that kind of thing. And my cartoonist stuff's been down here. I've been talking about it a little bit on the library tour videos I've been doing. But I now have an extra bookcase over there. So it's really cool because I've managed to free some floor space, free some loft space, free some space downstairs and put them all over there. So I thought it'd be nice to show you what I've got, what I've put in that bookcase. And what I've done is, because it's harder to do that here, especially as it's only one bookcase, as I've had the freedom to do it, I've put the authors together. So I'll explain more as I go through the shelves in a minute. But it was nice to put all the Ray Bradburys together, all the Richard Mathesons together, all the Ursula K. Le Guins together, all the Helen Ellisons together. So people I've got a lot of books by. So there are a few, there's still, like, I've got a box up in the loft of Robert Sheckley. I've got a big box of Terry Pratchett books. I've still got some things that I could have put there, but I thought it was a nice combination of some of my favourite authors together, plus a couple of shelves of science fiction that I want to read. And then at the bottom, we've got the Stephen King stuff that's going to be for this new project I'm doing. So yeah, I'll show you what's happened with the shelves. And it's also, obviously I took some things from here over there as well. So there was tons of Ursula K. Le Guin here. And there was lots of science fiction there that I moved over there. And that's made this slightly different as well. And I might make this eventually more non-fiction and contemporary fiction and kind of non-speculative stuff, So things like Saul Bellow maybe, and Bob Mortimer. Maybe the crime can come up here. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff here. There's S.A. Cosby there, Andrew Kaufman, John Scalzi, Ken Liu, Ishiguro, Christopher Moore, Paul Tremblay. So there's all sorts of different things in this shelf. So that's not as ordered, but yeah, I'll see. I might change that around a little bit. But I like what I've done with the other ones. What I might do once I've decided to do a big Pratchett project, I might bring the Pratchett ones down, put them over there. I don't know, but it's nice to have them there. Oh, and I've got a little bedside table as well, which I've filled with the crime stuff, like the Chester Himes and the Ed McBain stuff and things like that. That's all over there as well. And my Jose Saramago books are in that bedside table as well. So yeah, I'll show you what I've done with the shelves. So as you can see, this was the main shelves that I used to, well, I try and film in front of most of the time. If I'm not filming downstairs, then I'll film here. And you can see my hard case crime books there and the J.G. Ballard books there. Just a quick little look at what's there. There's a couple moved away from there because I'm reading them at the moment, or the Ray Bradbury one I put with the Ray Bradbury books and that kind of thing. And there is actually a J.G. Ballard one I'm reading at the moment. But then, yeah, you've got the Blake Crouch ones there. Cage of Souls I want to read in a minute as well. I've just borrowed the Secret History, so I put that there to be safe because that doesn't belong to me, the Donna Tartt book. But you can see there I've got some Historathon stuff there as well. And the Penny Dreadfuls one you might have seen in the video I did about the gift from Mark A. Vaughan. And there's like a whole sort of load of stuff there, different kind of things really. It's quite random, these shelves, but as I said in that first bit of the video, I might change the nature of these shelves now that I've got this other bookcase. But yeah, so this is what is like my main bit, and there's my cartoonist stuff there, the Gaynor Wilson and the Gary Larson and the Charles Adams are all there. And there's one underneath as well, which also has the cartoonist stuff in it. It's not my whole collection, but it's my favourite ones really. And my Jim Henson books in the corner there. That book above there just a minute ago, one called Depth, is just one I bought recently that looks really good. So that's the main shelves that you're used to seeing, because I usually film in front of those shelves if I can. The only reason why I don't is if I can't use the bedroom. And then this is the new shelves, so the new bookcase. So as you can see, I put the Kate Bush book and the big New Yorker book at the top there. These are the Richard Matheson books. So this is what I've got at the minute. There's a nice little collection there. There's a few I need to get, but I'm going to be doing a deep dive Richard Matheson later. And then Ursula K. Le Guin is there on the other end. So yeah, if you have a look more carefully, you can see which ones I've got, and I've collected those over the years, you know, and had a few recent ones as well. But now you see it was recently bought, and some Twilight Zone related ones there, just a few there in the middle between Richard Matheson and Ursula K. Le Guin. So there's the big box set there, and then over here you've got a whole pile of Ursula K. Le Guin ones, where it's unusual now for me not to see something I haven't got by her. So I've got tons of Ursula K. Le Guin. I think she's amazing, and I've put the Time Traveler's Almanac in front of it. I've moved that slightly since doing this video, but I put that in front of it, and I'm going to do a special series of videos on that book actually. And then the rest of the shelves is the Harlan Ellison books. These are very collectible. It's taken me a long time to get those books. They're very hard to get in this country especially, so some of those were well expensive, and I particularly like those Ace books as well. So I would like to one day have all of my favourite Harlan Ellison books in that Ace publication style. And then below that you've got the Ray Bradbury books. So I've put all the Ray Bradbury books together. As you can see, I've recently got that poetry book, which is pretty cool. Got the Everyman book there, and I've been going through the Ray Bradbury books slowly. I've just recently got Dark Carnival as well, which is great, so I'm going to do a video about that, and Small Assassin. But yeah, so those early books are kind of in order there, and then I've got the other later ones further down, but there's some really good stuff there. There's only a few I need to get now, and then I've got pretty much everything's done, which is great. There's a pile there on the end of Claire North books, so there's a couple I read from the library, but I've got pretty much most of her stuff. And then this is 2 shelves of double-breasted science fiction books. So there are some of my favourite ones in there, but most of them are TBRs. So most of them are books I haven't read yet. So there's tons and tons I haven't read. I did a video recently where I said I wanted to read more Robert Silverberg, Alan Dean Foster and Joe Haldeman. So those are all in that bit, but there's loads of others as well, as you can see. So you know, you've got Bob Shaw there, Philip K. Dick, and To Say Nothing But the Dogs there, look, which I almost buddy read with Mark, but we didn't get there in the end. Philip Jose Farmer, tons and tons of H. Beam Piper I'm really into, because I really love the Fuzzy books. So yeah, all of that stuff's there. Tons and tons of there's a few Strachey Brothers ones there as well. Pal Anderson there, H.G. Wells, you know, all the classics, but some Clifford C. Simak, some Tchaikovsky stuff there, my copy of June's there. So yeah, I mean, science fiction is my first love, so that Project Hail Mary is taunting me. I need to read that. And then this last bottom shelf, apart from those 3 exceptions there on the left, these are all Stephen King books that are going to be part of my new Stephen King project, and these are all Stephen King books I haven't read yet, and I should be able to get them read in the next couple of years, which would be great. So I've put them all down there because of the nature of the project I'm doing. It's good to have them together. I've got a couple of boxes worth of Stephen King books that I have read up in the loft, but I might thin that out at some point. So there we are. That's the new lot, the new bookshelf. Not bookshelf, the new bookcase. It's a series of bookshelves. It's a bookcase. If you found anything of interest there and you wanted to make a comment below, that'd be awesome. It's all about the conversation. So thanks for watching, and I've got a new bookcase. Stay curious, everyone.
picture of what it's like to be